everyone. Right now we're on the road. We have a couple of errands to run before we get home to discuss the new parts I got for the Camaro. So right now we're heading to AutoZone to fix the exhaust. I'll talk about that later. Then we're gonna head home and put in some new parts. Should be fun. Alrighty, so we are back home. So right now I'm running down to the barn real quick to grab new spark plugs. Now I have not changed these old spark plugs yet since I've had the car, and my grandpa, he doesn't know when they were last changed either, so if he doesn't remember, that's kind of bad. We took one out when we were putting the new headers on, so it looked really bad. So pretty much say they need changed. Along with the spark plugs, before I go searching for them somewhere in here, in this disaster of a barn, there is two other things that I want to talk about as well towards the end of the video. One being another new part that's already on the Camaro. It's actually been on the Camaro, and if you've been looking at, those of you that follow me on Instagram, if you've been looking at the pictures real closely, you could probably already know, could tell what it is. So we'll get to that after we change the spark plugs. Also, I got a ton of questions, direct messages about what the attachment is on my pressure washer. Now, that is a foam cannon, and I'm actually going to give the Camaro a car wash as well after I change the spark plugs and talk about another new part that's already on the Camaro. So I'll talk about the foam cannon and where I got it and how much it costs and all those things, and you can see it in action again at the end of the video, so stay tuned. Now, I know my grandfather sort of cleaned up around here, so I have no idea where he put the spark plugs. Never mind, they're right here. Alright, so these are just your standard high-performance spark plugs, nothing fancy about them. I think I got these off of Summit Performance, or Summit Racing. That's the name of the website. But I will link their info down below in the description if you ever need any sorts of performance part, or any part in general for your car. They pretty much carry everything. And 8-pack of spark plugs, 4-pack of spark plugs. So they actually just come in, 2 separate packs with the 8-pack box. So they're down. Open up yet another pack, tear that open, and wow, they're individually packaged. So many packages. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ugh. There we go. I really would not be surprised if there was another tiny package in here. Nope. That's it. Right there. Brand new spark plug, gasket right here. Looks nice. Looks a lot better than these will. Let's get started. Alright, so I got the casing on the GoPro, so I don't know if you guys can hear me that well. But we got the first four spark plugs out. It took like a half hour because I had to run and get parts and whatnot. And the engine's still kind of hot, so I had to get rags and a glove. But we got those done. It is miserably hot in Ohio right now. This is ridiculous. I don't even know what the degree is, but I'm sweating bullets. So, moving on, this section should be easier because we have more light coming in. After we get those done, put the new ones in, and then give this car a car wash, a much needed car wash. So, let's get started. That took way longer than expected to put spark plugs in. I've never changed spark plugs before, but they're finally in. So on to the next part before we lose all the daylight, which, you know, it's going, but we still have time. The foam cannon. All right. So I got this foam cannon off of Amazon for only $22. When I first heard about the foam cannon, I knew they existed. I just never really thought of, I should buy one for the Camaro. But I was watching a video on Adam Polish's and his foam cannon, and so I go on their page. I'm like, I should order that. You know, it's perfect for the Camaro, especially since people were telling me don't go to the car washes, or the cheap ones at least. You know, they'll ruin your paint and whatnot. So I was like, okay, I need a way to wash my car at home, which is a smart idea. And so I looked at Adam Polish's car foam cannon, and it actually costs $100. It's like $99.99. So I was like, there's no way I'm paying that much. So I just, you know, YouTube cheap foam cannon, and I forget their name. I'm sure you guys know them or whatnot. Like there's something science guys, something like that. I don't know. Did a review. I'm sure it's the first one that pops up of a cheap foam cannon off of Amazon. And so I went and bought the same thing. It works great. It looks exactly like it does in Adam Polish's. It's actually, honestly, the exact same thing, except there's no red outlines, there's no red details or anything like that. It's all just the same golden color and you know, black nozzle and whatnot. But besides that, it's the exact same foam cannon that they use in Adam Polish's. I have not seen a difference in performance or anything like that, and it works great for me. And of course, the main part is you're spending, I think, $22.37. Yeah, $22.37 versus $99.99. That's a lot of money for a foam cannon. Of course, for a foam cannon, you have to have a pressure washer. I didn't realize that at first. Luckily, I looked into it. A foam gun, you can just hook up to your normal water hose and spray. It's not as powerful as a foam cannon. Obviously, hence the name cannon and gun. But it still gets the job done and still looks clean in the end. Foam cannon gives you that nice, thick foam sliding across to your car. And you've probably seen YouTube videos of car YouTubers, car vloggers washing their cars with a foam cannon. And as you can see, I don't know if it shows up on camera, but the Camaro is very, 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 very dirty. Not just from where we were changing spark plugs, but overall in general, especially the windows, as I'm touching up with my hands right now. Very dirty car. I will have this foam cannon and the video of where it gets reviewed in the description if you want to go check them out, and if you want to purchase a foam cannon. Anyways, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Sorry if it was a little bit short. It was a very long day for me, but I'm not sure how this is gonna turn out on camera. But hopefully you guys enjoyed it anyways. Obviously, you can see I got a mess that I have to clean up here, and I just got a call from my girlfriend, so I have to go pick her up from work. So I don't have a lot of time, so that's why I ending it so early. But like I said, hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.